I don't think that the offensive game plan for it's not a scapegoat for that. Most of it should have been coordinated. But the fact that they put him in there and just left him loose.
Gather around, Uncle Truth, because we got some DCU news to talk about. So, take this with a massive grain of salt, as always. Talking about the two Batman films. The two films will have a very different tone. The Brave and the Bold will be a lot more fun. Now, obviously, the Batman, which is released in 2025, will be very consistent from the first one, which is very dark, rainy, brooding. Something in the rain. That tone, that very gothic emo. And the Batman Brave and the Bold will be much more of the fantastical side of Batman. Sort of like a mix between Batman Forever and Batman and Robin, but hopefully not as terrible as Batman and Robin, but more in line with Batman Forever, which was still like goofy and fun, but still had a nice serious tone to it. By the way, hashtag release the Schumacher cut because I want to see it. And obviously, we're going to be introduced to the Bat Family, which I'm super excited about. This is something fans have been wanting and waiting for a very long time. I'm so excited to see Damian Wayne in live action. I'm so excited to see Nightwing, Batgirl, maybe Tim Drake, maybe Jason Todd. But if Jason Todd is not introduced in this movie, maybe they can set up Jason Todd for the future so that they could finally do Batman Under the Red Hood, and we can get the fucking Jason Todd, Ra's al Ghul, Red Hood storyline. Oh my God, can you imagine with that dark horror elements, especially with Andy directing this movie? Dude, I'm so excited for Brave and the Bold. Personally, I think that movie's gonna kill. And I'm super excited to see who the new DCU Batman is. But again, I don't think it will be Jensen Ackles because by the time this movie is released, by like 2099, fucking Jensen Ackles will be 60 years old. So most likely it will be a new actor or an established actor that we haven't seen before. And no, it's not going to be George Clooney. So don't even bother trying to ask about that. It's going to be a brand new actor. I'm super excited about it. Of course, I wish it was still Batfleck. But, if we don't get Batfleck, that's fine. But Brave and the Bold, let's go.
I need it.
Finally, some Green Lantern news. Damon Lindelof and Tom King are the creatives behind the site, the Green Lantern series. Hal and John will be around 25 and 35 years old. Now, me personally, I hope that John Stewart is the older one, the more established Green Lantern, and Hal Jordan is the younger, cocky pilot who's just learning the ropes, and John Stewart is tired of his ass. Like, John Stewart is annoyed by Hal Jordan because he won't learn the process, he won't learn the tricks of the trade of being a Green Lantern, and John Stewart is just on the verge of beating the shit out of Hal Jordan because he's so annoyed by him. But of course, by the end of the series, those two will form a bond, and they will become the two greatest Green Lanterns of all time. It'll sort of be like the Lethal Weapon, right? The Lethal Weapon series with Danny Glover and Mel Gibson. Well, Danny Glover's like, I'm too old for this shit, and here's the hot shot rookie and Mel Gibson. I think that would be a great relationship, and dude, I'm so excited for Green Lantern series. And obviously, it's not just, they're all connected. They're all connected to the DC universe, so the Green Lantern series will be part of a larger story in the DC universe. I'm hoping for Sinestro, I'm hoping for Parallax, and I don't know what the big mystery is going to be for the show. I don't know who the big bad is going to be. But I don't want the big bad to be Sinestro just yet. I want Sinestro to be introduced so that, they could form, him and Hal Jordan could form a relationship, and we can see that relationship build throughout the series or movies. That would be awesome. And also, surprise, surprise, the Authority are more like antagonists, but not villains in Superman Legacy. And the Authority will be introduced in Superman Legacy. But I don't think they're going to, like I said, I think they're going to be antagonists, but not the main villains. I think the main villain will be either Lex Luthor or Brainiac, because insiders keep saying that Brainiac is going to be the main villain, which would be fantastic, which is, again, something fans have been asking for and waiting for. And I think James Gunn is finally going to deliver that to us, because James Gunn is a big nerd. He loves Superman. He loves all the rogues gallery that Superman comes with. So I think it's time. I think it's time to see Brainiac in a big, large-scale event. But of course, it won't have the same Man of Steel destruction because James Gunn is aware that, you know, people are going to complain about it for whatever stupid reason. It's all fantasy anyway. It's all stupid shit anyway. People didn't actually die in Man of Steel. Like, it's fantasy, but for some reason that triggers people. I don't get it. I don't understand it. But James Gunn, nonetheless, would not go down that route. Again, I think James Gunn is going to tell a more human story with Superman, and he's going to lean into the romantic angle and aspects of Lois Lane and really delve deep into who Superman is as a person and who Clark Kent is as a person while he navigates through the world. But again, it'll be less emo, and it'll be less of a downer than Man of Steel or BVS was, even though I love Man of Steel. But yeah, those are the leaks. Again, take it with a massive grain of salt. We don't know if it's true or not. But again, Reddit for the most part has been pretty spot on with all the news that has been leaked. So again, just take it with a grain of salt, but I hope it's true because this sounds awesome. As always, hit like, subscribe, smash the like button, follow me on Twitter, Instagram, Discord. This is Ash Cheeks, and let me know in the comments down below, what do you think of all this DCU leaks? I think it might be true, and I think it's awesome. Green Lantern, Superman, Batman, Brave and the Bold. Let's go. Mwah! Truth out.
I've worked for you a long time, and I'm paid less than Robin. Same job, same employer means equal pay for men and women.
No time for jokes, Batgirl.